Supporters of President Trump gathered for a prayer for ICE, but it didn't take long for them to be surrounded by a much larger group of counter-protesters.
You're not American, baby.
One Trump supporter says he doesn't want any trouble.
It's okay to have differing views, and so I decided to do that. And so far it's been peaceful, no one's gone crazy, and I hope it stays that way before we leave.
While there was no physical violence, some supporters of Trump feared coming to the event.
Why don't you guys run this page?
Yeah, so we had an expectation of around 50 people, and some heard that it was going to be kind of crazy here, so they got afraid.
But that didn't stop counter-protesters from shouting their opinions on the Trump administration and its supporters.
Protecting somebody who touches kids.
There's no common ground with people who want to expel my brown brothers and sisters from this land. There is no common ground. They are the enemies.
Others are scared of the future that lies ahead.
It's so much easier for them to hate people and to hurt people, and I don't understand why it's so hard just to love and accept people. And I have family who immigrated and stuff, and I'm scared all the time, you know?
Two groups here outside NMSU on the Corbett lawn. One group has been here for an hour. There's only about 4 people in that group. They are here in support of President Trump and in support of ICE. The other group here came from just north of University. This is a much larger crowd. They came over here with their signs to protest Trump and protest ICE. Now they're both here. There's still a counter protest going on in front of Wex on University. Diego, what's it looking like on that side? NMSU has a big campus, and scooters are a great way to get around. One student in particular loves it.
Having a scooter helping me go around everywhere was amazing.
She used it every day from home to college, and she really needed it because she was recovering from a surgery which made it difficult to walk.
I was still wearing a boot, so it sucked walking around because it would hurt a lot my feet.
But she didn't use a lock. And one day, she came out of class and it was gone. And then, it happened again.
I just thought, you know what? I've left it outside before unlocked. Again, totally my fault. And nobody's ever stolen it before. And then it gets stolen.
Now she's out $2,000 and 2 scooters in less than 2 years.
I was really sad. I was kind of disappointed. I mean, it's my scooter, you know? At the same time, it's kind of I can't really expect much because, you know, that's just how the world is sometimes.
We've had approximately 30 different scooter thefts here on campus since August the 1st.
That's a 60% increase from previous semesters. Electric scooter users use their scooters to ride across campus, but for those who are stealing, they have another use in mind.
And they exchange it for narcotics because we're seeing a lot of the property that we're not able to recover because of serial numbers that have been etched off or ground off.
And once that serial number is etched off, there is no way to trace them. As for Madison, she isn't planning to buy another scooter anytime soon.
Definitely not.
But she's still holding out hope that her scooter will show up one day.
Yeah.
Nina Gallegos, News 22.
I am actually a registered Democrat.
Business owner Marcy Dickerson says despite her business being put on a list of 28 local Las Cruces MAGA businesses to boycott, she is a registered Democrat.
This is ridiculous, and also it's a really old post.
Dickerson says the list came out when Trump was first elected in 2016 and has been circulating on social media ever since. I reached out to Indivisible Group, who released the list, and got no response.
When people decide not to spend their money with local businesses, it has a lasting and increasing impact.
Another business owner on that list is seeing these effects firsthand.
I did see businesses get hammered. Some of those businesses on there had lost a lot of businesses. They had to let some people go. Some of the businesses have closed.
Rodriguez calls himself a MAGA supporter.
I've been a big Trump supporter since 2017.
Despite his political affiliation, Rodriguez says he supports local businesses based on their service, not their political beliefs.
Don't judge a business off of their ideology or their philosophy. Judge it off the service that they provide the community. If it's a quality service and it's something that we need, It shouldn't matter what they believe.
Now, I spoke independently to at least 5 business owners on that list who denied being a part of the MAGA movement. Regardless, this list will have an impact on local business owners. And not only that, but an NMSU government professor says this list will also have an impact on the Las Cruces community at large.
Increasingly, we're seeing that people are bringing their partisanship to bear on issues where partisanship shouldn't really play a role.
When partisanship plays a role in what local businesses to support, Gomez says it's hard to trust what information you're receiving, especially if that information comes from social media.
Increasingly, people are wanting to spend places that share their values. And that's all well and good as long as we're sure of what those values are in these businesses. What can we trust anymore? What's real and what's not? How much you can trust it is becoming increasingly suspect.
While Gomez says a boycott of local MAGA businesses is unlikely to affect national politics, there is another way to make an impact.
Why can't we impact local politics first, and then county politics, maybe state politics before we get up to the national level? At the end of the day, we are in America, but we're in Las Cruces first. So there's something to be said about taking care of and being cognizant of what's happening around us.
Nina Gallegos, News 22.